Hi there, my name's Chris Kilby, a pastor in a pergola, and here is today's bite-sized Bible from 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 12. I want to say to you today, keep fighting, keep fighting. Let's see what Paul says in verse 12. Fight the good fight of the faith. Take hold of the eternal life to which you were called when you made your good confession in the presence of many witnesses. So there's this idea of a fight. Now, Paul would have been very familiar with two particular kinds of fight. The athletic kind of fight, the wrestling kind of fight that he'd have seen in the Olympic type games around him at the time. Also the military kind of fight. He'd been very familiar with that. And he takes this idea of fighting and he applies it as a metaphor for winning the battle for certain things in our lives. The battle for truth, the battle for sound teaching, the battle for the gospel, the battle for the local church. He's really talking here about spiritual warfare as part of a local church. And what I want you to understand from this is three things. Firstly, building a life of faith through the local church will be opposed. It's a fight. A fight has to have opposition. It will be opposed. There will be battlegrounds to you playing a full role in the life of the local church. Secondly, it is strenuous. You've watched fighting. People get hot and sweaty when they fight. And spiritual warfare is the same. Building the local church is tough work. It's not for the faint-hearted. Thirdly, it can hurt. Fighting rarely comes without some kind of pain. And the truth is, battles in spiritual life can hurt too. They can cause pain. But here's the thing. Winning these battles brings such an extraordinary victory that it soothes the pain. I've often spoken to women who have gone through childbirth, and the pain of childbirth is horrendous, they tell me. But soon after, when they've got the baby in their arms, the pain dissipates and it was all worthwhile. Can I just say this to you? It is worth fighting this fight for the health of Christians, for the health of local churches. It's worth fighting this fight for sound teaching. It's worth fighting this fight for a clear gospel that connects with our communities. And one day this fight will be over and the victors will receive their victor's crown and will have all been worth it. But in the meantime, keep fighting. My name's Chris Kilby, a pastor in a pergola, and that was today's bite-sized Bible from 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 12. And I shall see you next time.